Okay guys, it's me, Sky. I'm back again with another blog from the wiki. So this one here is by Puritysin. Again, I have not met Puritysin. I've heard about Puritysin from Twinkle several times, and I'm actually thankful that Puritysin and Twinkle got together and have talked, and that they've become friends. I would actually thank Puritysin in person, in all fairness. She's done a huge difference in Twinkle's personality. I have not heard Twinkle laugh in a few years, not after that traumatic event that led her to coming to YouTube to begin with. But for the last couple of days, all I've been hearing is laughter throughout the house, and that was like a huge, heartwarming experience. Twinkle doesn't laugh that easy. If you've ever seen her do not laugh videos, you know she doesn't crack a smirk or a smile during those. But for some unexplained reason, Tia and Shadow and Moko can get her to start giggling like crazy. I don't know what they do. I'd love to know what they do to make her start laughing. You guys probably have noticed though in the collab videos or in the streams, the Twinkle is more happier, more giggling and laughing, and she doesn't do that normally. Not that much anyway. Okay, sorry about this, but I would thank this person. I would. If I ever got to meet Puritysin, I would thank her. Okay, so she wrote the story of Treasure Island. Let me be 100% clear on this for those that do not get a grasp on this. I'm now writing the story for the game. I've been writing it for several months since Honor gave me the job. Keeping in mind, Twinkle was not aware of that. She did have a funny suspicion that Puritysin, she was telling me before, she had a funny suspicion that Puritysin might have been the writer because of some similarities in the concepts she was seeing for some of the characters. She was saying how strange it was the story was changing. She had a funny feeling that things had gone in a new direction. And it would have been a couple of months till finally it was revealed it had. I've been informed someone is going around the wiki making fake pages and selling the original writer abandoned by Disney. Again, if I'm right, this wiki has been known to put up false information before they cause a lot of problems. I'm not talking about the fake trivia, no. I'm talking about there was a page up on here. Was it not something to do with that Nightmare Before Disney? People were going around saying it was the actual proper sequel or prequel to the game. And that really enraged a lot of people. The game is based on Abandoned by Disney. Every single person here knows that. In a lot of ways. And at the same time, I have taken the story in a new direction. I adore the stories that go with Abandoned by Disney written by Slimebeast, and I used all of his stories to help make the world of Treasure Island. Now this was something that Twinkle did not voice out or tell anybody. She wasn't fully aware of it. She was only saying about Matthew's point of view. She said what Matthew had said. You all know this. Not once has Twinkle said what Puritysin has said. She's only talking about Matthew when she's saying about what he said the story was originally based on. She said originally, and she said since then it has evolved. But she never once said anything past that. Plus, if I'm right, that was a really old video. And since then it hasn't been updated because Twinkle's been so busy helping Puritysin and the others and helping with the charity drives and stuff like that. She's a really hard worker. Never takes a day off. Really should, but she doesn't. But seriously, who goes around pissing off a writer? Let's see. What's that you said? World? You asked, and yes, I answered. The story goes far beyond the island, but that'll be something revealed after the game is done, so all of you, sit your butts down in the chairs and be patient. We plan to give credit to Slimebeast because not only is he an amazing writer and inspiration, but because he seems like a kick-ass guy. And totally understanding. Even I read the comment. He was understanding. I mean, it makes sense why he got a little bit upset. But it's not him causing the problems. It's just the fact that he posted on Twitter and some of his fans read it. So please, I heard the person putting up information that was apparently made him mad to literally just stop before you see a permaban. In other words, you'll be banned off this wiki faster than you can say bucking bronco. As for the story, sorry guys, I wish I could reveal everything right this second, but unfortunately, that would ruin the game for you guys. I am still heavy in the process as well as writing the backstory for each and every character in the game. Good lord, this girl can go. That's gonna be a lot of writing. Backstory for each of the characters. I can't wait to see this one. Each one will be fleshed out 100%, but if it gets revealed after the game is released, will ultimately be up to me. Not me, to her. With so many plans for the game, including some fun with the new series my group is putting together to give you guys... My editing really needs to get better on this. I can't read it. Right, here you go. We have so much planned for the game, including some fun new series that my group is putting together to give you guys a laugh while you wait for the game. You already know about the Tumblr, the fan theory videos, and other things I do for all of you to enjoy, so please don't make me feel like I do these efforts for nothing. Thank you all for listening to my rant. Puritysin, I'll see you all on the island. Now, if I'm right, the group she's referring to is Twinkle is helping. Obviously, you're fully aware that she's been helping, and that's why her channel hasn't been having so many videos, because I know how hard Twinkle's been working on some of the projects, how she's been getting things together, looking and searching. Also, you know, the sinners and all the time, and those working behind the scenes. And Twinkle has done her best as well to try and bring information which has already been publicly released, but is yet to make it to the wiki. That's what Twinkle's been doing. She hasn't been revealing anything that Puritysin hasn't said. She's only been saying stuff that is already common knowledge, but the wiki is just so far behind in editing shit, they haven't added it. So, in all fairness, my cousin is completely innocent in all of this. She's just had it suddenly turn around and, you know, made it look like she's actually done something wrong when she hasn't. And what made it worse is the fact that Twinkle feels absolutely guilty for having to get Puritysin in on this thing, as she's been telling me how stressed out, you know, everyone's been getting over this, especially with all the drama that's been going on, and having to go to Puritysin for help because there was nothing she could do. They weren't listening to her. And she was confused as to why Slime Beast came to her instead of going to the developers of the game or to an admin like a normal person would have done. But yeah, Twinkle's information is accurate at the time of the video posting, and if she gets anything wrong, you guys know she's going to go and make a video. So you guys know who's telling you the truth. And I noticed how loads of you people in the comments have actually said about how much problems you guys have been having on that wiki. And I'm kind of glad that Twinkle's not going back there, because seriously, it's really that bad on that wiki, really. I mean, I know Twinkle has Skyped me a few times after something's gone down on the wiki and has ranted about it and has told me about some stuff because she wanted someone to talk to, because she couldn't like just come out and say it to just anyone. And she knows I won't say stuff, because expect my little cousin. I could say so much right now, but I know Twinkle would hate me if I do. And I don't ever want Twinkle to hate me. Only thing is, if ever anybody tries to make my cousin cry again, there'd be hell to pay from me. But yeah, Twinkle is going to be working on the projects that I mentioned here by Puritysin. She's working with some, and hopefully Shadow's not going to end up killing Twinkle along the way with laughter, because unfortunately she did accidentally hurt herself due to laughing too much the other day. It's a long story. You probably heard her in agony in the stream, or she didn't talk much in some of the recent streams because of the pain she's in at the moment. And some recordings they've done. There was one involving mushrooms or something. It'll be up on the Puritysinners channel. But yes, that's the reason why Twinkle has been associating more with the Puritysinners, because she is part of that group and has been working really hard at helping out and trying to keep this channel going. And then she suddenly gets hell from something posted on the wiki because it was worded wrong or something. Do people on the wiki are there some people on the wiki that just absolutely just don't like Twinkle or something, just out of curiosity? I mean, from what I know, Twinkle covers the most for Five Nights at Treasure Island out of everybody on YouTube, as far as I know. And she's been really helpful at trying to keep the wiki up to date by making videos with the latest information to try and help build the wiki up more, since she doesn't trust herself with editing, and yet this is how she gets treated, or how she's having to step away from the wiki, which I don't know what to say right now. But seriously, do they piss off the game developers this much sometimes on that wiki, just out of curiosity? Makes the Five Nights at Freddy's one look like a walk in the park, doesn't it? Anyway, that's all I can say for now. Twinkle's gonna kill me because I made this video extra long and I talked about shit I wasn't supposed to talk about. Twinkle's going to kill me. But whatever. You guys know that I'm not Twinkle, I'm Sky. My opinion really doesn't affect Twinkle because I'm not talking for her, I'm talking about my own personal opinion here. Because my little cousin really needs a break.